This is a review of the 2017 Ford Escape. It just got a refresh. I hope you'll find this review useful and interesting. On the outside, this is a very good looking vehicle. I would have to say, with the exception of the height, the proportions are excellent and the design is tasteful, modern, and relevant. Ford no longer makes ugly cars or even average looking vehicles. They just make very good looking vehicles. For 2017, there's a broad choice of wheels, and the front and rear headlight design is very well done. Overall, the exterior is just excellent, except for one thing. There was like a poor gaps, like there it's stuck to the frame, the hood, and here it's well detached. Looking at the car from the back, I mean, it was just, I don't know, maybe there was an accident, except I couldn't see where it got hit. Other than that, the exterior was very nice. This SE version with a few options came with the electric rear door. Rear trunk room is really big, and the seats fold down 60-40 flat. Really makes a tremendous cargo carrying capacity. Ease of access to the rear seat is relatively easy. The door opens wide enough, almost 90 degrees. There's rear ventilation, and there was even power for mobile devices. As you can see, I was sitting behind myself. Rear headroom also was very good. Front door design is very nice. Once again, easy entry, and there is some dynamic vent design. The front space is very roomy. The touch points are very good. The top of dash and top of door material is class leading. The seats, which was never a Ford strong point, are pretty comfortable in this variant. The vents blow air everywhere. The climate control operation is very user-friendly. There's airbags all over the place in this vehicle. The 9-speaker sound system played very well, though not audiophile quality. There was no noise, vibration, harshness, and as with all these vehicles, steering has a disconnected video game feel, which is completely normal. The transmission performed well in the city. This rough operation 1.5 liter turbo engine does 175 horsepower, 177 torque. It does 10.7 liters in the city, 8.3 in the highway, though real life was a little bit more disappointing. And the start-stop technology is super refined, super competent. Overall, it's an okay engine. All right, car lovers, driving the Ford Escape. This is the SC model with the 1.5 liter EcoBoost turbo engine. And I can tell you right now, there isn't that much boost, and it ain't that echo. Having that said, it meets the minimum power requirements for a vehicle this size. I'm complaining because Ross has put 460 kilometers on this vehicle, and with an average fuel economy of 10.7, with a lot of highway miles. Now, they weren't gentle highway miles, but they were highway miles nonetheless. A vehicle with this power should be getting 9.7, really. It's a familiar story with Ford. Their engines, their EcoBoosts, tend to drink a little bit more than the competition. I don't know why. Could be just us. Your car might be doing fine. What this car looks like on the outside, I think it looks pretty good. It's a very homogeneous look. I find the size of the wheels, the posture of the car, the front headlight design, the rear design, the look from the side. Ford is really becoming an exterior design company. They don't neglect any vehicle in their lineup in terms of the exterior look. I'll let you decide. It's always a personal taste, but I think it's pretty good. On the inside, this car has a nice room inside. Ross and I are big guys. We're riding. We're not rubbing elbows. We're not rubbing shoulders. It's fine, the size here. I go sit behind myself. I have plenty of room. It can haul 4 people easy. It's got enough trunk room. Seats fold down. The utilitarian part is well done by this vehicle, despite its nice styling. Up in front, it feels like 30,000, I think. In terms of the soft touch materials, the steering wheel has a nice leather, nice grip here for the transmission. It feels right. it feels about this price. It's a little black in here. Everything is like super dark black. There's no color, but still, from a design language point of view, I'm okay with it. Nice big screen here, clear resolution. I have no complaints on the inside. These seats are reasonably comfortable, not the best, not the worst. Never been a strong point for Ford seats, at least in my history. I've owned a 2003 Ford Focus. The seats were not comfortable. I owned a 2007 Mustang. Seats were not that comfortable. This feels pretty good. I got a lot of leg room here. The control weights. Drive this thing with the fingertips. It's made to get from point A to point B nice and easy. Gas pedal doesn't react too hard when you press on it. Brakes, nice and easy, sufficient bite. All in all, I feel that this car does its job very well. That's all I really have to say about this vehicle. The drive is not sportier than the others, really. It's not more boat than the others. It's a fine ride. On the highway, there is an acceptable level of noise. It is not too loud on the highway. The engine turns at a nice slow speed of about 2,300 RPMs at 100 kilometers an hour. Passing power is sufficient, but don't let the word turbo mislead you. It's not that fast. If you want faster, you can take the engine upgrade, which I think is $1,000 or $1,500. Take that option. So I'm pulling into Costco right here. The turning radius is very short. I can park very easily here. Turns on a dime. Visibility is excellent. This is a greenhouse here. Light comes in very easily. I can look to my left very easily, to my right. Looking the rear view mirror is fine, and backing up I have a rear view camera. Very convenient for the everyday routine. So all in all, although I'm not incredibly enthused by this car, it's easily recommendable. And that's the review.